Facts First presents. Man hears weird noises in an old dresser he bought at an estate sale, opens the drawer, and gasps. Help us spread the word about Facts First by clicking that like button. Also, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. Emil Nodness is a 67-year-old retired marketing director. He's also a United States veteran and a treasure hunter. He loves to spend his free time going to estate sales and yard sales. He was a true believer that one person's trash is another person's treasure, and several times a month, Emil would scour the newspapers and the internet trying to find the best places to find things in the area. Emil headed to an estate sale in Missouri City, Texas, and at first it was your run-of-the-mill estate sale. There were a few good pieces, but it wasn't anything that was all that impressive. As a seasoned buyer at yard and estate sales, he knew that the odds of finding something worth millions for only a few dollars were, well, slim to none. Premier Estate Sales were running the estate sale that Emil would be going to that day. The company had a great deal of experience running estate sales, and they made sure that no valuables would be overlooked and that everything would be sold at a fair price. They often did their best to appraise items correctly, and that caused Emil to feel a bit discouraged right from the beginning, but not enough to stay away from the sale. He says he always went to estate sales with an open mind because you just never know what you might find. There was one item at the estate sale that caught Emil's attention. It was an antique wooden dresser. It had 3 wooden drawers and a marble top. It was believed that the dresser dated back to the 1890s. He opened up the drawers and found that they were all empty. The dresser wasn't too over the top, but there was something that caught Emil's eye, and he decided he just had to have this dresser. It turned out the dresser had been on sale for 3 days before Emil showed any interest in it, and that led the company managing the sale to drop the price. The goal was to sell everything, so cutting the prices was necessary from time to time. The dresser's original price was $300. By the 3rd day, that price was knocked down to just $100. Emil thought that was a pretty good deal, so he purchased the dresser. When Emil tried to get the dresser into his truck, he realized it was too bulky for him to carry on his own. He asked for help to load the dresser, and soon the dresser would reveal a secret. When Emil started loading the dresser, he heard a noise coming from the inside. He thought that that was a bit strange because he had opened all the drawers several times and they were all empty. The man checked the drawers again. Still, they found nothing. Well, by this point, a crowd had gathered to see what was going on. People wanted to know what was causing the sounds from inside that dresser. When the men realized there must have been a secret compartment, they wanted to find it so that they could see what was on the inside. They figured the best way to figure out where the secret compartment was to lay the dresser down on its back. Finally, Emil found what he was looking for. There was a hidden drawer filled with what you could only describe as treasure. When Emil discovered gold and jewels in the chest, he couldn't believe his eyes. What shocked him even more was that there was cash from all over the world in the drawer, as well as a few personal mementos. Some of the items were dated back to the Civil War. After being appraised, it was discovered that all those items were worth over $1,400, and he bought the dresser for just $100. Emil decided the contents of the drawer didn't belong to him, though. He found out that the executor of the will was related to the man who owned it before he passed away, so he tried to get in touch with the man. The owner says the dresser was in his grandparents' home in Michigan, and he had no idea that there was a hidden drawer. Many people believed that Emil should have kept that treasure because he bought the dresser, it was his, and it all belonged to him. But no, Emil didn't think that was right. He returned everything to the owner's grandson. Emil was just happy he got such a great deal on a beautiful dresser, and he says returning those personal effects that he found in the drawer, it was the right thing to do. Would you have kept all the jewels and cash, or would you have returned them to the owner? Tell us in the comments below, and subscribe for more.